Was wir heute an menschlicher Kultur, an Ergebnissen von Kunst, Wissenschaft und Technik,
all the human culture, all the results of art, science, and technology that we see before us today are almost exclusively the creative product of the Aryan. This very fact admits of the not unfounded inference that he alone was the founder of all higher humanity, therefore representing the prototype of all that we understand by the word man.
Ist der Prometheus der Menschheit.
The Aryan is the Prometheus of mankind. The role of the strongest is to dominate and not to blend with the weakest, thus sacrificing his own grandeur. History establishes with frightful evidence that whenever the Aryan has mixed his blood with that of inferior peoples, the result of this interbreeding has been the ruin of the civilizing people. It must not be forgotten that the supreme goal of men's existence is not the conservation of a state, it is the conservation of their race.
When Adolf Hitler became Chancellor of Germany in 1933, his book Mein Kampf, My Combat, became the political horizon of the Third Reich. The racist ideas expressed in this book were quickly transformed into a series of concrete measures obsessively applied at every level of the state. Intellectuals, scientists, and most particularly the medical profession played a decisive role in the Nazi racial policy. From the beginning, the doctors were at the service of racial purification. Starting in 1937 with the sterilization of half-caste children known as the Bastards of Rhineland, and then in 1938 and 39 with Operation T4, the selection and mass murder of several tens of thousands of the mentally ill. Later, the doctors did not hesitate to use prisoners in several concentration camps as guinea pigs. In Sachsenhausen, Dachau, Buchenwald, Struthof-Natzwiller, Neuengamme, Ravensbrück, to mention only these camps, medical experiments for essentially military purposes were performed in vivo, meaning on living prisoners. At the summit of this policy of dehumanization, Auschwitz. Here, the whole process of destruction and extermination is placed under the control of the doctors. It is the doctors who select those who are to die and those who will live in order to work or serve as guinea pigs. Furthermore, unlike the medical experimentation performed in the other camps, the Auschwitz doctors indulge in two types of medical experiments aimed at the supremacy of the Aryan race. On the one hand, the sterilization of women and men to prevent the proliferation of the European people said to be of inferior race. And on the other hand, with Dr. Mengele and his experiments on twins, they tried to penetrate the secrets of genetics in order to multiply the Aryan race.